Okay, you guys, this one is for Brett. Brett, thank you for asking the question. He asked, how do I find locations on the map over here in North Georgia? So I'm going to show you some things that will make that a bit easier to do. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so on the map, so our map is really touchy swipey. It performs very, very well, and you'll see there's a bunch of stuff, which leads me to my next tip, which is that you need to filter this to be what you're looking for. And the way to do that, two things, your map layers and your resource filters. So first of all, you said you want to find trails. So check it out. We're going to go into the filters. We're going to deselect all. And then we're going to select off-road trail and off-road trailhead with GPX. A quick note, off-road trailhead with GPX are highlighted in yellow. So if somebody has recorded a track and added that to the map, then you'll see the line and the icon itself will be highlighted in yellow. Okay, and then important, you have to hit apply filters. And then you'll see all we see now are off-road trails. And in your area, Georgia over here, you can come up here and you can see that there are some GPX tracks and other trails. And so you can click on these and get information about those specific tracks. You can scroll through them horizontally. And then as you scroll through, you'll see the icon highlights so you can see which one it is. And then you tap to get detailed information. Okay, so what I like to do is if I see a location that I want to save or I may want to go and check out, I'll hit this little save icon on the summary card. I'll hit that, and then on the map, you see these tabs up here. You'll see the save tab only has the trails that you have saved. So that's a very easy way to filter. You say, oh, that looks cool. You save it, and then you go to the save tab, and that's all you'll see is ones that have been saved by you. A few other tips. In the layers tab, down here, make sure this third one from the bottom, U.S. Forest Service, motor vehicle use map, roads and trails. You're going to want to turn that one on because it's one of the best kept secrets. If you go to the map again and you see those white boxes, that means it's a U.S. Forest Service road and trail. And in your area, a lot of them are paved, Brett, but they still may lead to some really awesome campsites. I'll get to that in a second. So you see those white boxes on the map, and then you zoom in and it starts revealing all of those Forest Service trails in your area. And you can go out there. Now, let's layer campsites with that. But I'm going to show you another tip while I do that. You already know you can go to the filters and you can add different types of resources to bring those onto the map. And then, of course, for GPX trails, you can say which difficulty you want to filter. But let me get to that other tip. In the upper left corner, you see the search filter. And when you first click on that, you see these icons here? Well, those are configurable. So if you hit the edit button, and if for some reason I need mechanics, ranger stations, hiking trailheads, then I can apply those filters, and that's what I'm going to see here. And then I can filter that really quickly. Not so into that. Let's go back and edit. We're going to go campsites, off-road trails, off-road trail with GPX and fuel. And now you can see those are the icons. So check it out just to hammer home this point. Go to the search, boom, and then click off-road trailhead with GPX. And then it filters the map for just those things. Now, again, more flexibility if you go in here. And now I'm going to say off-road trail, and I'm going to add campsites in case you want to go for a couple of days, say apply filters. And now the campsites are combined with the off-road trailheads. I think that's about it, Brett. That's how you find locations on the map. And if you go out there and you find some great off-road tracks on dirt, rock crawling paths that are 2-track, that are meant for vehicles, you can record a track, bam, record a track, add them to the map, and your fellow outdoor enthusiasts out there on the East Coast will really appreciate it. All right. Or I should say, out in the South. In our case, in Overland Bound's case, just to be confusing to throw them all out there. You're in the Southeast. All right. Brett, thanks so much for the question. Really appreciate it. Hope this was helpful.